Hello. So, very funny video. I've been thinking recently, right? That, like, I don't like when I tell people about my feelings. And this doesn't come from a place of like I'm too scared of doing it because I'm afraid of getting hurt because, oh, if I tell somebody that, I feel a certain way, then they are gonna be like, I don't know. Honestly, I don't even understand why people would be afraid of like showing their feelings. Like, it's really not that. Like, I, I'm way past being afraid of getting hurt at this point. That actually, I might just spearhead right into it. But anyway, I digress. Like, the point is, feelings are too complex to be explained into words. And so what ends up happening when you tell people how you feel about a certain thing, it like inevitably ends up being a misunderstanding about it. And so they're gonna think, because you're gonna explain it in a certain way, but like no matter how good you explain it, there's always gonna be something that you leave out, because again, feelings are too complex. And then once you do that, those people are like, well, obviously, unless they're using their brain, which I guess that's also kind of the issue, but they're gonna believe you. They're gonna take your word for about how you feel, and they're not. Most people are not gonna like try to deny that. Like, you're gonna say, oh, I feel this way. Pretty much nobody's gonna say, no, that's wrong, you don't feel that way, I don't see it. Because like nobody's fucking gonna do that, because it's fucking like it's all nice pretty much, right? I mean, I do that because I don't care about being nice, but I'm me. Most people are not gonna do that. And so what ends up happening is that they're gonna believe you for it, and then it's gonna lead to misunderstandings, because like you said a certain thing, you said, oh, I feel this way, and then it wasn't the complete truth, because obviously you cannot express a feeling in words fully. And so there's just gonna be a misunderstanding about it, and it's annoying. Like, for example, right? Like, you can probably tell by my videos if you have what I don't know why I'm even like relying on the fact that you might have watched them, but I'm a pretty like unconventional personality, let's say that. And like, what people might call me like a troll or fucking an annoying ass, pretty much. That's the idea I give off most of the time, because yeah, I am annoying, of course. It's fucking hilarious when people are like when I'm like, I do shit and then people get annoyed at it. It's fucking hilarious, but it's also like, it's also something I feel is a good thing to do. I don't just do it because I enjoy, like, I mean, of course there's part of that, like, of course I enjoy annoying people, like, there's a little bit of sadist in me, yeah, sure, but I wouldn't really do that at all if I didn't think there was something good about doing it, which, in truth, there is something good about doing anything, but that's a topic for another day. So yeah, like, the thing is, when I annoy people, I'm pretty much forcing them to look at something they don't like, right? So I'm annoying you, so you're looking now at something you don't like, at something you don't usually look at. And obviously doing that, if I make you look at something you don't usually look at, you are just you're gonna start approaching that thing in a different light. You're gonna actually see that thing, and you're gonna be like, oh wait, do I like this? Do I not like this? Like, pretty much I make you aware of what you usually don't look at because you're too scared to look at it and stuff like that. And like I can pretty much like I think everybody knows that why that's a good thing to do. Like everybody who has grown a little knows why that's a good thing. It's because like if you start ignoring things, you're never gonna tackle them, and you're never gonna be able to know how to deal with them. And so being shown something you don't like to look at usually is like something that's gonna do good for you eventually, even if it hurts now. But like the issue is, if I convey this feeling to somebody, right? If I tell them, no, look, the reason I'm annoying you is obviously part because I like doing it, because I like fucking seeing people annoyed, but it's also because it's actually mainly because I really want you to like look at things that you don't usually look at, because I'm good at seeing those things in people. I'm good at like finding the things that people don't usually look at. I'm good at reading them. And so since I'm good at it, I really want to like make use of this ability of mine. And so when I tell people though that I do this for this reason, then what's gonna happen is that they're gonna believe, oh, so this person wants good for me, right? Because, oh yeah, of course, he wants me to look at the things I don't really, oh, that's a good thing. I like that. But then the issue is, once they do start believing that, the second the second I annoy them too much, and then it gets to the point of like them actually feeling hurt and everything, and which again, yes, you might think it's bad to like actually make feel people hurt, but like I don't give a shit. To me, it's a good thing, because again, that's the only way they can grow. Sure, you're gonna hurt now, but if you hurt now, it's because there's something that you're not fucking checking. There's something that you don't really know how to deal with, and I'm forcing you to deal with it. And you might say, oh, I don't care, bro. I'm gonna force you to deal with it anyway. That's the way I do things. That's the way I like to do things. That's how I feel things should be tackled. And anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, the second they believe that I'm doing things good for them, and the second they see that like they're too hurt from something, and so they don't believe that anymore. Like it's the second that they're gonna feel betrayed, and that they're gonna like be hurt in ways that I don't want them to be hurt, pretty much, right? Because yeah, I am fine with them being hurt when it means that that hurt has a purpose. Like when they're hurt from something that they are hurting from already, and I'm just enhancing that hurt to make it, in order to make them like deal with it. But I'm not fine with them being hurt because they think I lied to them. And like this is the difference that I was mentioning earlier. Like if I don't think, like if there wasn't the fact that they can grow from this pain, then I wouldn't do it. Like here it is. I am hurting people by like telling them my feelings, and them believing me, and then they are gonna feel like they lied. I am hurting them, but I don't enjoy doing that. It's like it's not an enjoyable way of hurting them, because there's no growth from this. This is just them feeling betrayed because I said how I felt like, and then they just felt betrayed because I didn't feel like that was true, because again they believed something that I didn't really say because the feeling was too complex to explain. So yeah, this is why I don't really like telling people about how I feel. Like this might very well be something very specific of me, but I feel like I just gave you a very specific example of me, and like why the reason why I don't like doing that. But like in general though, I do feel like telling people how you feel is gonna make them, like, it's gonna pretty much decide for them something. It's gonna tell them, look, alright, these are my feelings, and everything you see about, everything you think about what my feelings are is wrong, because these are my feelings about something. Also, forgot to mention, the real reason I don't like this is because I'm telling them, not only I'm deciding something for them, but I'm also deciding something that isn't necessarily true, because it's too hard to explain the feelings into words, like I already said. And I really don't like that. Like, I want people to be able to decide what they think I feel on their own. In general, like, and I think that's like something that should be done. I don't like saying that should be done. I really think that's like something that is important to do, pretty much. I think that like allowing people to decide what you feel is good. I don't know. I don't have a better word for it. Is convenient is what I would say usually, but then I would have to go on a whole ass tangent to say why I say that. But yeah. So yeah. Anyway, I just went on a fucking rambling. I just had to like let my thoughts out, and I really do want to know what people feel about this, because like, I don't know. I do want to tell people my feelings though, because like, right now I'm telling my thoughts. It's a little bit different, right? Like, I'm not telling you how I feel like. I'm telling you what I think about about this thing. What I feel is a little bit different. Like when I explain what I feel like, but I do want to tell some people about what I feel like, but then I just feel like it inevitably leads to misunderstandings, and inevitably leads to like deciding for them what it is that you think. And I don't know, maybe maybe it's just that I don't give enough credit to people into being able to think with their own head, and so I just automatically assume that they're gonna like believe every word I fucking say, which is not true. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to let my thoughts out a little bit. Anyway, back to fucking monkeying around.